Ladies and gentlemen, parents, family, and friends, welcome to Troy High School's Class of 2020 Commencement Ceremony. I am Dr. Will Minster, and I have the great honor of serving as principal of Troy High School. Please rise as the Troy High School NGRTC presents our nation's colors.
Present. Hold. Ready. Fight.
Please welcome Troy's ASB President, Trinity Chung, who will lead us in the flag salute.
Please join me in the salute to our flag and nation. Please remove your hat and place your hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hold. Hold. Ready. Fight. Right. Back. Right. On. Forward. And punch.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you to our vocal ensemble and senior class choral members under the direction of Mr. Mark Henson for the performance of our national anthem. It is now my pleasure at this time to introduce our distinguished guests, starting with Superintendent Dr. Scott Scambray, and also Fullerton Joint Union High School District Board of Trustees member, Mrs. Lauren Klatzker.
Hello, class of 2020, family, and friends. It is an honor to be here with the Troy High School graduating class of 2020. Every person here knows that a lot of work from students and their support systems has gone into getting you to this day, making it a special day for everyone. Today, you end one journey and begin another. This is not the end of your learning, but the beginning of learning in a new stage in your life. Our goal and our hope is that you become lifelong learners who take your passions into the world and make it a better place. You hear this quote from Gandhi frequently, so I'm sure you've heard it before, but today this quote is especially true. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Every possibility and every opportunity is open to you. Go out into the world and live life. Share joy, make friends, love others, and make the world a better place. Use your knowledge, passions, and talents to be the change that you wish to see in the world. Now, I couldn't give this speech without acknowledging the incredible changes that have occurred in the world over the last few months. Our world looks and feels different than it did before, and the end of your senior year may not have played out the way you had envisioned it. But do not let this time define your high school experience. Let this time be an example of when you persevered, were flexible and creative, and a time when you developed new skills to use in college and in life. Remember fondly how this time led to new ways of learning, celebrating life, and friendships, and using technology. On behalf of the Fullerton Joint Union High School District, I pronounce you graduates of the 2020 class of Troy High School. Congratulations. Now I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Scott Scambray.
Good evening, family, friends, staff members, and the graduating class of 2020. It is both an honor and a privilege to celebrate this special day with you. I'd much rather be with all of you in person, but unfortunately, that is just not possible at this time. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to congratulate the class of 2020. You have earned the opportunity to take part in this ceremony through your hard work and dedication. To all of our faculty and staff members, thank you for your dedication and tireless efforts to meet the needs of all of our students, especially during these challenging times. To the parents and guardians of the students of class of 2020, congratulations. You have encouraged and supported your student not only this year, but the past 13 years, and it is time to be proud of your students' accomplishment. Best wishes to the Fullerton Joint Union High School District class of 2020.
I would like to introduce the first senior commencement address. I would like to welcome senior Kimiko Arakaki to present her commencement address titled Fight Strong Like a Warrior.
Good evening, Troy Warriors. Fight strong like a warrior. We've all heard this quote since becoming one. But what does it mean? Does it mean to successfully battle our way through the breezeway? To study so hard that you got that bio sticker from Chavez? Or to successfully win the who slept the least argument? Well, deeper than these examples, this infamous quote is one that we can hold on to for the rest of our lives. In this case, we don't get our identity from the word warrior. Instead, this word gets its meaning from us. Troy being a magnet school, I was initially drawn by its academics and rigor. And looking back at these past 4 years, more than the academics, I'm now drawn to the people, to you. We have a magnetic campus because of the hearts in it. Every person on Troy's campus has added something special and unique to the culture. We have a community that stands together, whether we're quarantined or not. In this unique time of isolation, we experienced a type of grief that previous years can't exactly relate to. More than the sadness of our prom and graduation being taken away, we experienced the emptiness of a sudden goodbye from our friends, and even the people we only talked to in class. Many of us waited to be second semester seniors to live out that typical high school life we missed from being so immersed in our studies. But just as we grabbed hold onto this new lifestyle of freedom, it was immediately stripped away from us. This isn't the second semester we expected, but it's one we definitely won't forget. Yes, The disappointment and heaviness in our hearts is real, and I hope we don't bottle up those feelings. But once this time becomes a memory, I hope that we can remember the love that we never stopped giving to each other. And if that love is unfamiliar to us now, I hope we can begin to recognize the little subtleties of love hidden like a treasure within our lives. At Troy, we have a community that shares the love through appreciation videos, posts, and in simply getting out of bed. We have a staff that's gone out of their way to give us the best senior year possible, despite our situation. Being at Troy has taught me that love has no bounds. The love within our community did not die the moment we were sent home. Instead, that love persisted. And with that, I think we've gotten to the root of what it means to fight strong like a warrior. Each day on campus has been a different battle for each of us. Some to beat our rival team on the courts, the pool deck, and the field, whether you were a player or a crazy crowd member. Others to express your true self through the arts. Then there's also those who battle to serve our campus in a fight for lifted spirits and mental health. And shout out to all of us for battling that lack of sleep. I may have listed typical high school things, but what's different about our campus is our foundation. Over the years, my initial perception of Troy simply being a competitive and ruthless environment has faded. Yes, we can be competitive, so much so that our North Gym is named after a dodgeball team on the map. But at the end of the day, our foundation is built upon love. And love is something that remains. So as we transition into this next phase of adulthood, let's set our eyes not just on the temporary pleasures of adding to our personal achievements, but on the qualities of life that last forever. From the lessons we've learned through suffering, to the joy we've received from the relationships we formed along the way, let's persevere to remember the truth, that we don't need to wait to be happy. We don't need to wait to be loved. We can find joy now, and we are already loved. One day, we're probably not going to flex our grades on our work applications. On our deathbeds, the college we got into probably won't be in our last thoughts. Instead, no matter where we find ourselves, I hope for each of us to maintain that warrior spirit. To fight strong like a warrior means to approach people, events, and obstacles with love. We partner with this beautiful thing called life to make an impact on others and to allow ourselves to be impacted as well. This phrase doesn't mean to put others down so we can rise to the top. It doesn't mean to define ourselves based on our paper achievements. It means to acknowledge the lies that we tell ourselves. Oh, I'm not good enough. No one loves me. I need to do this, this, and this to prove myself. Instead, we say no. I may feel this way, but I know that's not who I am. Class of 2020, it's been an honor to know and serve alongside each of you. Thank you for teaching me what it means to be a warrior, for helping this once shy and self-deprecating girl break out of her shell and become a little bolder and a little more loving of herself. As we part ways and find ourselves walking in different paths of life, I hope we can all keep going and fight strong like a warrior. Thank you.
For our second senior commencement address, I would like to welcome Senior Ayeshwarya Sitaraman to stage to present her commencement address titled A Simple Thanks.
Good evening, fellow students, staff, family, and friends. And to my fellow seniors, congratulations. I'm beyond honored and blessed to have gotten to know all of you. Also, special shout out to my family because I would not be here without them, and I'm so grateful for your endless love and support. Wow, I cannot believe that 4 years have flown by so fast. Standing up here, it feels like just yesterday I was that little freshman squeezing through the crowded breezeway trying to find that taller head just to get to class. It feels like just yesterday I was recording a music video for Spanish with friends I had just made. And it feels like just yesterday I was actually in class, walking from period to period, laughing and talking animatedly with all of my friends. I would have never fathomed that one day halfway through senior year would be the last day in person with my fellow seniors. Yearbook signing and other senior traditions all faded away. But we are warriors. We uncover ways to surpass challenges. We FaceTime to keep each other company. We reach out to our friends and peers to give them comfort. We work together as one to bring the best out of each other. People have said that it is unfortunate to be graduating during this time, and yes, while it is disappointing that I cannot celebrate in person with my fellow seniors, I feel lucky, no, beyond lucky, to be part of the class of 2020 because my wonderful peers have shown me the beauty of compassion, joy, knowledge, courage, insight, and friendship. You have inspired me with your incredible charisma, and I would never trade anything for all the memories and moments we have shared. For that and so much more, thank you. How will I remember my high school experience? By one timeless constant, the people. What drew me to Troy was the amiable atmosphere and the genuine personalities of the students and faculty. We students have connected with each other through our individual journeys to where we are today, and our teachers have helped shape us into stronger people. While our teachers are extremely knowledgeable, it is their heartwarming personalities that inspired us to grow. The smiling faces of the office staff, the twinkle in the eyes of our teachers, all encouraged us to approach them for anything and everything. Never have I been more appreciative to have such compassionate teachers I can always talk to. They taught us more than just subjects. They taught us life lessons. I will never forget how my teachers took the time to schedule their exams based on our own schedules. I will most definitely miss all the fun times, like how anytime we inquire what a quiz is on in Comp Sci, the teachers respond, on paper, and how it is 8.5 inches long. I would like to thank all the teachers and staff for greeting us with genuine smiles and laughing alongside us. Thank you, not only for all those incredibly fun moments, but even those tests and quizzes we groaned about, because you encouraged us to learn. What does it mean to be a warrior? It means being part of an enormous, enthusiastic family, one filled with people of diverse personalities, one filled with support and strength, one filled with inspiration and love. We stick together, fighting to make a difference in the world. All the time, especially during this period, I see how connected everybody is, how much everybody cares about each other. To experience all this warmth, that's why I came to Troy. As I was writing this speech, I tried in vain to choose certain memories and moments to talk about. Did I want to talk about how Mr. Cog let us choose songs to play in class that one time, or how my cyber team always went to lunch after competition, or playing catchphrase with my friends during lunch? Thinking about all these memories, more and more flashbacks flooded in, and I, from the bottom of my heart, am feeling so blessed to have these moments to look back to. To my seniors, as we take our pens and write in the next chapter of our stories, I implore you to embrace passion and compassion. Look with optimism to what the future holds. Find the passion for what you do and kindle it in your hearts. When you let it unfurl, let that passion touch the sky and take that leap to reach for the stars. Today, we are leaving Troy having learned vital life lessons and having made lifelong friendships. We are leaving with heavy hearts, but filled with an excitement for the adventures to come. I will forever treasure and cherish the memories I have made here at Troy. Congratulations, class of 2020. You have stepped up to the challenge and are now ready to soar. Go Warriors! Thank you so much.
Good evening, Troy High School class of 2020, and welcome to the first virtual high school graduation ceremony. We have also planned a traditional graduation ceremony on August 6th at 7 p.m. in the Fullerton Stadium in a hopeful anticipation of being able to have a larger group gathering. Currently, traditional graduations are not allowed, thus today's virtual graduation. I bet you are thinking I'm going to begin my commencement address talking about the pandemic that has changed the last quarter of your senior year, taken away your prom, ended the spring athletic season, drama and music productions, Science Olympiad, FBLA, NGRTC, and so many more competitions. And well, you would be right. Clearly, the events and competitions I have mentioned are hardly a comprehensive list, and they are not remotely everything that goes on in the life of a Troy student. I doubt that any of you thought when you left school on March 13th at the end of the day, that would be your last day on Troy's campus for the rest of the school year. I know I didn't. All of us were rightfully hopeful that we would return in a couple of weeks. That was not to be, and while all our lives have changed, this is not what our reality is going to look like forever. but it is our reality right now. And it is okay to feel sadness for what we have lost, but it is also important to be thankful for what we have, the beauty, the goodness we have seen in others, as we all work together to have a life return to what we consider to be normal. Through all of this, it is critically important to stay true to ourselves, our goals, our dreams, and our future. It is important to realize the times we are going through right now are not unprecedented. I hear this stated on TV more often than I care to count. Pandemics are not new. All of us have heard about the medieval ages and the Black Death that we know today as bubonic plague. After bubonic plague in Europe, there was smallpox, introduced into the Western Hemisphere by European explorers, ultimately reducing the native population here by as much as 90%. More recently, only a century ago, the influenza pandemic known as the Spanish flu of 1918 swept the world. It is probably the pandemic that draws the most parallels to the current COVID-19 situation. With people moving all over the globe due to World War I, the Spanish flu made its way around the globe with relative quickness, but not as quickly as today's COVID-19 in the 21st century. So you see, looking back at history, there is a precedent for our time. Fortunately for us, the COVID-19 pandemic is not having the same level of deadly effect, and though we are approaching 100,000 American lives lost to COVID-19, it is unlikely we will get to the Spanish flu high estimate of 850,000 American deaths, or up to 100 million deaths worldwide by 1920. To be fair, part of the reason we're better off is this pandemic is not as deadly. Medical research and treatment is better, and we have learned from the past. Throughout our country, state governors have taken direct action to protect people, such as what we have done in California with our stay-at-home orders. Social distancing, face masks, closing schools, restaurants, sporting events, concerts, amusement parks, all have made a difference. Flatten the curve, we have all heard. After going through this for 2 months, the rate of infections are slowing, and we are starting to come out of the most restrictive parts of the stay-at-home orders. There is sunlight at the end of this tunnel, but it will take a COVID-19 vaccine for our life to look similar to what it did before March 13th. I have faith in the medical experts worldwide, and so should you. The vaccine is coming. In the meantime, we will move forward, but our lives will be different. Today, we are still social distancing, living lives during a global pandemic that looks very different from the lives of our parents and grandparents. Trust me, things will change, and there is precedent for young people your age getting through and moving forward after a pandemic, living very full lives and living their dreams despite having their lives disrupted with all the uncertainty a pandemic brings. And while this might be small consolation, 100 years ago and slightly more, in 1919 and 1920, high school students and graduates in the United States were also having their schools closed, feeling uncertain about their futures as they prepared for college or work. Out of curiosity, I did a little research to find some names of students you may recognize whose high school careers were impacted during the last major pandemic from 1918 to 1920. They are people like John Steinbeck, Barbara McClintock, Bobby Jones, Bing Crosby, Langston Hughes, Bob Hope, J. Robert Oppenheimer, Lawrence Welk, Gwendolyn Bennett, Eric Arthur Blair, also known as George Orwell. Keep this in mind. In 1920, high school graduation attendance rates were less, and graduation rates of 20% were not the 98% we have today at Troy. The Spanish flu did not end the futures for these 20th century high school students, nor will COVID-19 end your future, not by a long shot. Your lives are just getting started, and there is so much for you to do. Over the past 4 years, you have prepared for this next chapter in your lives, and you are ready. Our school is a special place, and there is no place like Troy. Troy is a place that, especially to outsiders, is hard to comprehend. Our reputation is that of academic rigor and excellence, and our teachers and students deliver on that promise. Class of 2020, you have come here from every school in Fullerton Joint Union High School District, almost every school district in Orange County, schools from Riverside and San Bernardino counties. Students from over 100 different middle schools are represented at Troy, and for some new students, Troy is daunting. For most others, it is welcome, and our students quickly find Troy will help every student succeed. Our teachers love the profession and their students, giving their time far beyond their classes. Lunch tutoring, after-school tutoring, and then there's also peer tutoring and library hours from 6:30 until 6 p.m. Digital textbooks and library research tools such as EBSCO help prepare and ensure all Troy graduates are ready for college. Troy stands with our students and has prepared you every step of the way. If you can think of any college or university, there are probably Troy graduates enrolling next fall and or already in attendance. Troy High School is a tight-knit family community, and it is this Troy family that fosters and enables all of us to develop our abilities, talents, and identities. There is no greater responsibility than to be entrusted with a parent's most precious gift, their child. All of your parents have done exactly that, entrusting you to our school for the past 4 years, and your family becoming part of the Troy family. We thank them, and we thank you, our graduates, for adopting us. It is in this Troy environment that we are able to be different yet fit in, be protected, make lifelong friends, and push the boundaries of knowledge, of friendship, of family. We excel at anything to which we put our minds, blood, sweat, and tears. We love to learn, we love to excel, and we do so with the love and support of our entire community. Is Troy perfect? No. Do we make mistakes? Absolutely. But learning from our mistakes and our failures is the key, and getting better is the outcome. This is what we do, and it is the expectation at Troy of students, teachers, classified, parents, and administration to learn from our mistakes, move forward, and keep improving. That we are lifelong learners and continue to apply the lessons learned throughout our lives is crucial to our success. Students, tonight you will officially graduate. In 2016, you were wide-eyed freshmen and you shared a common bond. You were here and in a new environment, making new friends, taking high school classes, and learning what Troy was about. Most importantly, you were never alone. All of us took this journey together. You're about to take the next step in your journey on your way to college, careers, and starting your own families. Time moves forward and life happens. Never forget who you are and recognize you have been forever changed by your experiences the past 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, this year, and the last 2 months. Class of 2020, your class will always be unique, not because you faced the type of adversity for which neither you nor we could prepare, but rather because you took a punch and you got knocked down. After the momentary pause to absorb the reality of what just happened, you got up and immediately proceeded forward, resuming your life in pursuit of your goals and aspirations, albeit in a world that looks different yet familiar. We started the online Troy High School using distance learning to reach each student and continue your education. Your classrooms changed, your friends, teachers, and family did not. You have all remained active students at Troy High School. The world is not done changing, and during this pandemic, you have adopted, persevered, and you have triumphed. Tonight, we are celebrating you, the Troy graduating class of 2020. This is a special place, and for all of us, there is a caveat, an understanding that someday we will take who we have become, and we must leave this place. All of you became part of the enduring legacy of Troy High School, and you will always have the support of your Troy High School family. Never forget, you are the reason your teachers volunteered to personally deliver over 600 yard signs to your homes. Since you could not come to us, we came to you. We know and see the fine young men and women you have become, and we are grateful, appreciative, thankful, and hopeful. You are the next generation of leaders. Be the best. If it was not clear before the pandemic, it should be now. Our world is interconnected, will remain so, and change can happen very quickly. Warriors, we need you. Our world and our future will be what you make it. Continue to learn, surround yourself with good people, friends, family, stand by your convictions, and hold yourself and others accountable to high expectations, and no matter what, always do the right thing. Make a difference. This world can be better, it must be better, and you're going to get us there. Class of 2020, you will always be warriors and are the difference in our world's future. Class of 2020, we are proud of you. We love you. Stay well and stay safe. It is my pleasure to announce the Troy High School salutatorians of the class of 2020. They are Charles Cheng, Justin Lee, Patrick Rim, Michael Batchev, Soham Bose, Ho Lan Jong, and Megan Lowe. Now I would like to announce the valedictorians of the class of 2020. Shavana Anand, Isaac Yang, Sarah Yoon, Lynette Chan, Joseph Dong, Shirag Singh, Ji Chang Shu. Thank you, valedictorians and salutatorians. And now it is my very special honor to present the graduating seniors from the class of 2020. Board of Trustees member, Ms. Lauren Klatzker, will you please join me at the podium? On behalf of the faculty of Troy High School, I hereby certify that each of the students here assembled has completed all the requirements for graduation from high school as prescribed by the state of California and the Fullerton Joint Union High School District.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I accept these students for graduation.
Mrs. Mork, Mrs. Celine, Ms. Diaz, Mrs. Avila, and Mrs. Evans, please call the roll for the class of 2020.
Shivana Anand, Isaac Yang, Sarah Yoon, Lynette Chan, Joseph Dong, Tarab Singh, Joseph Shu, Charles Cheng, Justin Lee, Patrick Rim, Michael Batchev, Soham Bose, Lucas Jong, Megan Lowe, Matthew Allen, Corey Chen, Isaac Chin, Evelyn Chung, Jacob Cody, Brendan Gutierrez Ray, Caitlin Hahn, Noel Humphrey, Amber Quinn, Eric Iwamoto, Caitlin Jang, Damon Lee, Ashley Lin, Uyen Nguyen, Dominic Pack, Brian Park, Amanda Rodriguez, Raheel Shah, Aishwarya Sitharaman, Kendall Smith, Joyce Tala, Amy Wang, Louis Wong, Eileen Zhao, Kimiko Arakaki, Trinity Chung, Angelica Cruz, Eliana Hadadine, Eunice Ham, Taylor Kim, Andrew Mestas, Miranda Nikusanti, Simon Park, Anjali Sharma, Alaya Ta'ua. Anaya Ta'ua. Alexander Wang. Isabella Bond. Liam Martin Pinson. Jerene Abegunde. Megan Acosta. Madison Adams. Kaylee Aguilar. Gustavo Aguilar. Enaki Miguel Augustin. Megan Aho. Stephen Akiyama. Maxim Alayev. Adrian Alcantar. Isabella Ailes. Camila Alfaro. Kayla Angeles. Valerie Angulo. Alexander Ann. Bethany Sharianne Arabi. Anthony Adam Arevalo. Roman Arriaga. Muhammad Atik. Patrick Aventino. Lillian Avila. Norris Bach. Brandon Bay. David Bake. Suvecha Baksh. Eric Balcaceras. Aiden Baldrick. Michael Ball. Christy Bow. Callan Barajas. Natasha Barsagade. Aaron Bashir. Kelly Bender. Nolan Bertuman. Aaron Bond. Jason B. Emma Blaze. Noah Bocanegra. Kaylee Bohannon. Rosario Bono. Derek Roy Borja. Julia Francesca Bornia. Mitchell Boucher. Garrett Bowles. Molly Brown. Nathan Bouguet. Lyndon Bowie. Juliana Bustos. Clara Cabral. Rain Calabro. Joshua Calejas. Alyssa Campos. Kaylani Cow. Trent Carrillo. Kendall Carter. Priscilla Casas. Destiny Castaneda. Arleth Castillo. Carlos Castrillo. Brandon Castro. Jorin Akil Caton. Julius Cecilia.
Jeffrey Chan. Clement Chan. Anna Chang. David Chang. Carissa Chang. Kristen Chang. Marvin Chang. Reese Chang. Addison Chow, Francisco Chavez, Darren Chen, Joseph Chen, Nathan Chen, Charity Chang, Hannah Cho, Min Hee Cho, Curtis Choi, Ethan Matthew Choi, Jason Choi, Justin Choi, Roy Choi, Suji Choi, Austin Chong, Daniel Chong, Nailat Chowdhury, April Chun, Christine Chun, Ryan Chung, Jessica Cisneros, Charlize Clark, Victoria Clark, Trevor Clayton, Carson Contreras, Jessica Corona, Mauricio Corrales, Aurora Cuoto, Eduardo Cuoto, Kyle D'Amelia, Anaya Daruvala, Madeline Dawes, Jack Dawes, Rajan Desai, Uditi Desai, Ariana Diaz, Leo Ding, Walker Dixon, Cecilia Doe, Ju Hyun Do, Alicia Domingo, Angela Domingo, Wen Dong, Hannah Dornoff, Reese Duffy, Isaac Duran, Cassidy Ekoffen, Jasmine Elifonso, Elijah Espinosa, Jonathan Esprio, Viviana Ewan, Thomas Everest, Samuel Fales, Jesse Ferguson, Justin Fernandez, Isaiah Fields, Dominic Fitzgerald Lafrener, Patrick Roland Florendo, Gabriel Falk, Carissa Fossmark, Sierra Foster, Neo Fredejas, Emma Frickert, Matthew Frisbee, Luke Fullerton, Angela Gaitajas, Eleni Galanakis, Litzy Galarza, Sierra Galvan, Ivan Galvan, Isis Galvan Valencia, Christopher Gomez Moreno, Amy Garcia, Isabella Garcia, Jordan Garcia, Claudia Gaitan, Garrett Gaitan, Anthony Gobriel, Shaylee Gill, Charisse Ginta, Justina Gurgis, Mariah Godoy, Christian Gomez, Noe Gomez, Bernice Gonzalez, Alessandra Gonzalez, Brenda Gonzalez, Jason Gonzalez, Michelle Gunawardana, Nathaniel Green, Brianna Gregorio, Karin Graywall, Kelly Griggs, Anna Guerrero, Yelena Guo, Ziyi Guo, Anani Gutierrez, Chelsea Gutierrez, Nicholas Gutierrez, Alexandria May Guzman, Doris Hadi, Caitlin Hadley, Angelica Hallisey, Tanner Hansen, Nicholas He, Yoonhung He, Brandon Hendry, Coulter Hankhouse,
Chloe Isabel Ramos Eras, Adrian Irene Hernandez, Priscilla Marie Hernandez, Vanessa Raylene Hernandez, Julia Hope Herrera, Sophia Angela Sybil Herrera, Jennifer Ho, Imai Manito Nalia Holt, Christopher Jensen Hong, Sean Hong, Tyler Sungjun Hong, Julia Xing, Benny Xu, Melissa Yiming Xu, Solomon Xu, Eugene Shui, Darren Chang Huang, Fiona Huang, Renata Naomi Huang, Samantha Huang, Youngshi Huang, Angela Yen He, Gisela Bronwyn Holsizer, Nathan Huynh, Tyler Will Huynh, Jinshu Huang, Gun Huynh, Evan Ibarra, Isabella Reese Ilacad, Dong Ho In, Irfan Iqbal, Koga Ishibashi, Samuel Paul Haurigi, Hadia Jouad, Cindy Zhang, Rose Zhang, Justin Jern, Leah Jang, Evan James Johnson, Janie Denise Johnson, Kyra Juan, Angel Young, Kobe Linyubao Kaihara, Ryan Dean Kakuta, Kathy Kang, Joshua True Kangas, Lindsay Umatha Kanyuri, Shirin Kaur, Umar Kaku, Caitlin Renee Kidwell, Caroline Chafee Kim, Jaden Christopher Kim, Karis Ure Kim, Ahuen Kim, Amy Jie Kim, Benin Onki Kim, Chloe Serum Kim, Chris Kim, Dane Kim, Aaron Kim, Hyunbin Kim, Janice Jeon Kim, Joseph Kim, Joshua Kim, Justin Jonghyun Kim, Justin Yehyun Kim, Kaya Reese Kim, Kevin Byung Kim, Lawrence Chanbin Kim, Nikki Yoon Kim, Samuel Moses Kim, Darren Audit Kishore, Grace Lynn Klingsberg, Tyler George Klim, Emily Mira Ku, Matthew Douglas Kolowi, Kenoa Elijah Kukahiko, Jeremy Judamorphin Kyle, Caitlin Madison Law, Tori Lafuente, Shannon Yen Lam, Ashley Ellen Lampy, Simon Larice, Alexandra Felicia Lashley, Jeanette Ying Lau, Alexis Sierra Law, Tyler Lee Law, Alexander Juyong Lee, Austin Scott Lee, Constance Lee, Eliana Yubin Lee, Grace Kelly Lee, Jamie Yunji Lee, Christy Chewan Lee, Ryan Hayram Lee, Sue Lee, Courtney Leong, Quinn Cassidy Lukwang, Jessica Shuin Leong, Christopher Lee, Daniel Wei Lee, Henry Sheng Lee, Jimmy Lee, Kanan Liang, Julian Claude Limhana, Zinru Lin, Samantha Linares, Alex Cho Liu, Benjamin Jonathan Liu, Brian Liu, Kevin Destin Liu, Natalia Ann Loram, Cameron Elizabeth Lynch, Lauren Elise Magana, Vinay Sunil Mabubani,
Caitlin Malachi, Joseph Benjamin Manahan, Kadar Marshad, Amy Marici, Andreas Mason, Lillian Matthews, Melody McBride, Leah McBratney, Holly McCormick, Alexandria McDermott, Nathan Melwani, Laura Nicole Mercurio, Denver M. Fusey, Jonathan Messeros, Cade Mickelson, Jonathan Milliken, Alondra Miranda, Raymond Moe, Jasmine Motalui, Jasmine Molina, Sean Carlo Molino, Laura Mondragon, Jacqueline Monroy, Mycella Montanola, Isaac Moon, Desiree Moshari, Tather Muhammad, William Munn, Imani Masumbai, Andrew Na, Alejandro Navarrete, Brandon Navarro, Jasmine Navarro, Jessica Navarro, Catherine Navarro Hernandez, Sharice Ng, Jamie Ng, An Nguyen, Andrew Nguyen, Cindy Nguyen, Ethan Nguyen, Kyle Nguyen, Megan Nguyen, Mindy Nguyen, Natalie Nguyen, Tabitha Nguyen, Vanessa Nguyen, C. I'm Unique, Nicholson Smith, Anna Cantalina Nungare, Karina Owen, Maya Oganeku, Dylan Ojeda, Alejandro Oliveira, Angelica Oliveira Zurita, Jennifer Olvera, Ashlyn O'Neill, Jaslyn Ornelas, Daniel Ortiz, John Pace, Justine Cleantha Panganiban, Judith Park, Amy Park, Eric Park, Esther Park, Joy Park, Sue Park, Rahul Patel, Shivang Patel, Trinity Patron, Raymond Paz, Ayana Perez, Christian Perez, Kristen Perez, Cindy Pham, Tracy Fung, Julian Pintato, Avery Pluma, Presley Popoff, Edward Prieto, Shushuvan Pine, Yai-Ching Quinn, Jacob Quintero, Brianna Ray, Alexis Raya, Jacob Reyes, Kiara Reyes, Rael Reynes, Michael Ridley, Ashton Riffle, Xavier Riggs, Sitlali Rivera, Maynor Rivera Lopez, Kara Robertson, Destiny Rodriguez, Chloe Rodriguez, Angel Romero, Lehigh Rosas, B. Rosette, Colin Royston, Andreas Miguel Rubia, Devin Rubia, Fernando Rubio, Shayla Rucker, Athena Salik, Fernando Salazar, Nicholas Salgado Stanley, Suhail Samadon, Alexa Sanchez, Diego Sanchez, Riley Sanadad, Robin Sanadad, Angelica May Sano.
Lawrence Santos, Alexandra Saucedo, Alina Sifatku, An Shah, Bhavik Shah, Eric Shan, Esther Sheen, Daniel Shi, Priscilla Shin, Rachel Shirley, Nicholas Smisek, Jillian Smith, Reina Solis, Michelle Solis, Heichan Song, Weijong Song, Christopher Soto Alvarado, Aiden Spader, Jasmine Spillin, Hadia Saras, Daniel Santa Inez, Nathaniel Stillian, John Stindy, Juliana Sturbach, Gahan Sudhir, Bobbin Sa, Ricky Sun, Jessica Susanto, Isabel Sai, Amelia Takahashi, Nina Takashima, Justin Tan, Catalina Tan Gonzalez, Justin Tang, Kaylin Tat, Noah Tavera, Jack Terry, Elijah Toledo, Ulysses Torres, Lisbeth Torres Vasquez, Alejandro Tostado, Andy Tran, Angelina Tran, Stallion Tran, Viet Tran, Brenda Trujillo Panduro, Ching Han Tsao, Maxwell Tsao, Ryan Sang, Benjamin Tu, Mabel Tu, Catherine Tumali, Chloe Tazzolino, Phoebe Juliana Urfano, Alexa Valdez, Rochelle Valdez, Alejandra Valencia Duran, Joshua Valladares, Benjamin Valladolid, Mary Beth Valle, Andis Van Howe, Mason Varela, Jasmine Vargas, Astrid Vargas, Brenda Vargas, Darren Vasquez, Miguel Virgil de Dios, Victoria Viramontes, Sneha Vivek, Jacqueline Vu, Serena Walia, Jessica Wallihan, Benjamin Wang, Catherine Wang, Derek Wang, Hannah Wang, Justin Wang, Xylon Ward, Jillian Warren, Chloe Way, Deanna Wemmer, Austin Wilson, Samuel Winburn, Darren Whittree, Caitlin Wolf, Brendan Wan, Carter Wan, Brian Wong, Nicole Wong, Ariana Wu, Liwen Zia, Kexan Xie, Cheryl Yang, Esther Yang, Shelley Yang, Phoebe Yao, Kenneth Ye, Riley Yen, Cassia Yao, Aaron Yi, Jason Yokoyama, Hansam Yu, Hansal Yu, Irene Yu, Julia York, Jeffrey Yu, Corrine Young, Dylan Yu, Nicholas Zacher, Stephanie Zarate, Juan Zavaleta, Jasmine Zepeda, Terry Zhang, Eric Zhao, Justin Zhao, Jacob Zrostlik, James Zrostlik.
Seniors, will you please stand on behalf of the Fullerton Joint Union High School District? We pronounce you graduates of Troy High School. Senior Class President Kimiko Arakaki will now lead the class of 2020 in the changing of the tassels.
Graduates of Troy High School, we did it. Now at my signal, please join me as we move our tassels from right to left, thereby signifying our graduation from Troy High School as the class of 2020.
Parents and families, we present to you the class of 2020, the 54th graduating class of Troy High School.